Today we're talking all about bags that I have quietly returned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole, and on this channel we talk about everything from bag reviews, bite-sized product reviews, and so much more. So if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Today I was tagged by my friend LV Coffee Lover to share bags that I have quietly returned. So what does it mean to quietly return a bag? Well, in my definition, it's basically me getting a bag in, looking at it, and not loving it enough to even share it on any of my social platforms. And as a bag addict, I feel like that says a lot because I love a good bag. Before we jump into the bags that I quietly returned, I just want to give the disclaimer that this is my own personal opinion and you may love some of these bags that I returned. And it's not a slight to you. I think everybody has a different preference when it comes to handbags. That's why there's so many. There's so many good ones for all of us. These for me just missed the mark. So without further ado, let's jump into bags that I've quietly returned. Okay, first up, I have a little story time about this one. This is a bag from Marc Jacobs. I'll put a picture in right here. I originally purchased this bag because I thought it was so cool that they relaunched a vintage brand bag that I had the original of. But I ordered the bag, I got it in the mail, the quality was not the same, and the return process was a complete nightmare. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you it took me over 4 months to get my refund back for a bag that still had all the tags on it and was returned very promptly. So I don't know that I'll be buying directly from Marc Jacobs ever again because that process was so bad. But the bag itself was just not the same quality as the original. So basically, in summary, I don't think I'll be purchasing from Marc Jacobs again. The quality was so less than the original, and it was just overall disappointing. So that's bag number one. Bag number two that I quietly returned also was a leather bag, and it was from Wallace. It was the small Metro Tote Deluxe. I've never owned a piece of leather from Wallace before. I'm a massive Wallace fan. If you know, you know. I mean, I think I have like 75,000 videos of their bags on my channel. And so I was really excited to try their leather. And when I got it in, I just wasn't impressed for the price. And I think it's because I love a good leather bag. I worked for a leather handbag company, so I have a different understanding maybe of leather. And a friend of mine described it well. She said that the Wallace leather kind of reminded her of like department store leather. Like not full grain leather. I'm not exactly sure what type of leather it was because on their website it only says leather when it says material. But for the price point, I just could not justify it. I do love the style though, and I have the style in a bunch of different colors, but their leather is something that I'm just unfortunately gonna have to pass on. And bag number three that I quietly returned was from Latico Leather, I believe. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but I'll put the name and I'll put the style of the bag right here. This bag came in and honestly, it just was a style preference. The leather was not bad, but the bag itself was a fairly large bag and it had no structure at all. It was so floppy. It just made it really hard to get in and out of, and it wasn't my favorite thing. I don't doubt that the company may have some other styles that might be better for me, but this particular style was just not my jam. All right, guys, so that's it. Those are the bags that I quietly returned. I'm gonna tag some friends in the description box down below if they wanna jump on this trend. And is there a bag that you thought you were going to love and when you got it in, you were just less than impressed? Drop that in the comment box down below and be sure to subscribe before you go. I'll see all of you guys again in my next video. Bye, guys.